Hey, fellow Druid Nation, it's me, Nevermind, with a video on the moment highest clear in the tower from Nutlet, clearing the 125 in quite a great time. As you guys might have seen, unfortunately last week I made a video about the new exploit I found out and also calling out Nutlet for using it. Unfortunately, I was a bit influenced by a few people who were not understanding how he's being able to do this high clear with a setup which does not seem to be that good. On the first sight, it actually might seem to be worse than the gear I have, but at the end of the day, I haven't really played for 3 weeks, and I'm not really going to come back to the season, and for me the season's already over. But the power creep you can get in 3 weeks of grinding and farming and being consistently there blasting is the result of Nutlet having now the quite high clear. Unfortunately, I've also talked to him and apologized about the video. I'm a mistake. I mean, we are all human. So that was a bad excuse, but at least when I do a mistake, I always try to be chill and open and a kind guy, people who know me at least. But I guess we're all human. I have also done a mistake, and I really apologize for it, and I hope people don't take it really bad for me what I did. We all have a bad day, I guess. We all have bad moments, and unfortunately I had one, and I regret it. I can't change it now. The only thing I can do is openly excuse to him for it. And he's forgiven me, and we've talked and actually tried to help him with the setup and doing 125. My prediction for the Druid was with a quite good gear is 125, 126. With the perfect gear, 127 might be possible with the right fishing, but I don't know if anyone still has the breath or the time or the air to keep on farming the perfect gear for the Druid. So, because a lot of people are not understanding how he's doing such a high tier with a setup which seems to be a little bit not that perfect. So the 3 findings I've done talking to him. First of all, one of the reasons is why he has such a high power creep is his Rotting Lightbringer. This item is a beast. Not only has the Starless Sky on it, he also has a GA willpower on it. This alone has almost 2 more K willpower than my Rotting Lightbringer. And just put it out there, around 2k willpower is around 200% core skill damage, which is huge. Then also one thing I have never able to get is an amulet with an offensive aspect. This thing just does not seem to exist. And on the other side, most of us, at least most people I knew I was talking to, Inner Calm, we always thought does not work. Even the base damage if you are moving around, but that's wrong actually. You get the 18% here in the amulet he has gotten all the time, and if you stop, of course, you get a triple. But so he's got an offensive aspect that's an 18x multiplier in the amulet, which I have not seen any Druid get an actual amulet with an offensive aspect. And I've done a lot of sanctifications, but he has managed to get it. So yeah, the rest of the gear, I mean, his status is quite good actually. It's almost the same I'm playing. His ring is all good too. We got a new ring. He's missing a bit of attack speed. The earthquake chance is actually something good right now. I had the feeling if you do have a lot of Grizzly Rage duration, it's actually bad. Because first of all, when you have a high crit chance, you're getting the max advantage of the Grizzly Rage anyway. But with ultimate skill damage for 8 seconds and the other abilities you have on the Druid board, for example, once is the Catastrophe, you get 8 second 20x damage. Then Toxic Claws, when you shapeshift into Werewolf into the Grizzly Rage, you get a twice multiplier on your Toxic Claws. These 2 alone are huge boosts. So actually being not the whole turn Grizzly Rage seems to be actually quite better. That's one thing I found out. And yeah, so the whole setup is so the 2 things which are definitely the power creep are these 2 items. And the rest, okay, he's got Concede, he's still playing Temerity. I mean, so he's doing a tier 125 with the setup with Temerity. Guzzler and Storm Shifter is another boost, so actually if he gets manages to get rid of his Temerity and put a Guzzler pants on with Potion Cap, he might actually do the 126. Should be possible. But again, it's a lot of gear farming. That's the thing I tried the last 2 weeks before I started playing. It would just seem not to be possible to get the items, and I was just done. And I'm okay with the season. Had was a great season, I guess. Blizzard really did a great job. But the RNG was too crazy, and just I'm done. So yeah. So for all those who were like, always scoping, why is he doing it with such a bad gear, or like at least some parts wrong gear? His gear is actually really good. At addition, we found out that I assume, playing without Grizzly Rage is better. And yeah, I guess that's most explained about the setup. I personally believe there's a better setup still to Boiler Storm Shifter and my Temerities. Actually playing the Storm Shifter, giving up Wax, playing Q, giving up one of the Grizzly Rage durations. So actually, you just want then, for example, here a Storm Shifter. You want, let's say maybe one Grizzly Rage duration. You want one Earthen Bulwark. Then you play Conceited, Edgemaster, and I always forget what's called, the one with Ultimate. I think that's the best Druid setup you can play, actually. Well, good luck farming it. So I think Druid really can do 127 if you have the perfect setup. I don't think anyone will do it because it's just too crazy RNG. So to the end, we will watch this clear. If it's 125, GG Nutlet, great job. Hope you can go for 126. Let's enjoy, guys. The quality's in HD. Okay, I'm gonna go HD. So one thing I see is missing here is his attack speed. A little bit of attack speed would be a huge damage boost. I think the next thing he really needs to try to do is get a ring with attack speed. And I think he also... So the reason I had the Blood Hull in my setup was that before you go into the Veer form, you get the Toxic Claw triple and multiply for 8 seconds. So let's see if he uses it. I'm curious. I think he uses it. Oh no, he didn't use it. So not that. What you also want to do is before you go into the Grizzly Rage, always be in the werewolf form first. Either it's Stormclaw, or I use always the Blood Hull, because then I don't need to shift right click. It also gives you barrier while you're playing the Temerity. You really want to do that. It gives you a huge damage boost. It's actually crazy. He's actually quite behind on time, and he still has a really good clear. I personally guess I would have stopped the run right here. I'll be too frustrated. But I guess he's been fishing a lot. The towers. I sincerely hope Blizzard actually answers this fishing. I'm still not a fan. I also hope they remove the pylons from the game. It's too much RNG. If you want to put a competitive thing out there, you gotta minimize the RNG to it. And I think the RNG is still quite huge. I hope that they would remove the RNG. So he's got a really good map, a really good creep type, mob type. This is actually a great map, great mobs. I personally just do not like fishing. And I hope really Blizzard does change the tower, but I do not think they will change it, unfortunately. I wish they would. Here you should go a little bit more front. Yeah, but I guess he's not following. And also he's playing Subo. On my first setup, I played Subo. And right here just has more damage. But Subo does seem to be better. It makes it actually that the mobs do follow you. With Subo, it seems to be like a little, and right here it seems to be a bit harder. So I would also recommend to play Subo. Depending, I mean, if you really have a good setup where you don't need to stack a lot like he's doing the mobs. But I don't think this, actually talk to him, I don't think Nutlet your stacking is that big. You're not doing the biggest stacks, you're pulling them a little bit. So I do think right here still works for you here. Don't maybe take the taunt. Don't take the taunt setup. take the other tree, also not the one from Boiler and Max Roll, try to do the right here tree like I have in my build. He does not taunt them that much, so it's only the shield crash he does every second that might stun them, but they will also follow you. So you might also want to try the right here setup for me. The Boiler's one is for his Storm Shifter, because he's quite he has no Temerity, so he needs toughness. And it's also good in that case that you can like taunt the mobs and they don't hit you. Yeah, bro, you almost have the whole clear in the first part of the map. That's really sick. Yeah, it's a lot of fishing. You need the right maps, you need the right bosses. I'm still quite not happy about the state of the tower, I'll be honest. And unfortunately, I don't think they will change it, and it'll stay the way it is. At the moment, I still like the pit more, and I still like to actually wish the health tech would have been the #1 way to keep your keep the ranks and the highest clears. It's just pit seems to be more fun at the moment for me. Oh, it's a quite crazy clear, quite crazy map. I'll speed up a little bit because RWE is just gonna get quite long. I can't even speed up. It's crazy. Oh no, I can. I'll speed up because RWE is gonna be really long. Most people won't watch it. So I'm curious what the boss he gets. I haven't seen the run yet. This is the first time watching it also. I guess the best boss you can get is the Wolf or the Barbarian. A lot of people saying also Snake is good. I just don't like the Snake somehow. Is he gonna do the whole clear in the first map? That's crazy. Or is he gonna go through the door? Let's see. He has 2 yellow creeps now. 2 elites. Okay, went to the next map. So yeah, the one thing that you really need to do the werewolf before you go into Grizzly Rage. You're missing a big multiplier there. Okay, that should be the boss summon. Is that a power pylon? I guess it's okay, he got this boss. I like this boss too. It's actually a really good boss. Yeah, man. Sick damage. I'm really curious, is that a power pylon? Let's see. I guess it is. Or he wouldn't be standing there. Yeah, so you really need to fish a good map, boss summon on a power pylon. It's yikes. I just hope they change it. Just remove the pylon, just remove the RNG. No, it is a power pylon? He hasn't taken it yet, so I'm not sure. Ah, it's a power pylon. I think he's waiting for the boss to be staggered first before he takes it. I probably would have just fat fingered it till now. Okay, now he got it. Oh, the damage is going crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. You need a power pylon to do this at this tiers, I guess. Oh man, GG. Crazy clear, crazy run. So yeah, I think 126 is still possible. 127 a perfect run. GG, bro. Great run. I'm gonna skip the gear because I showed the gear already. So he's playing the gear I showed you. He's playing Boiler's Paragon from Max Roll. Since it's Russian, we really can't understand it. So I think the setup is the same from okay, like I wouldn't play the so defensive skills if you have Temerities on. You really don't need it. So I guess you can still work over your Paragon board above your skill tree a little bit. I would rather take the points of Backlash, to be honest. Exactly, and Backlash is also the reason why Grizzly Rage duration is actually bad. So yeah, he's going to overpower damage in the Subo, I guess. Yeah, it's 25 crit damage, I meant, sorry. And yeah, 0 for the movement speed and attack speed. I mean, those are the standard boss powers you're taking. He also had some things to say. Thank you very much, Boiler, and never mind. This one ate too much, bro. My tattoo. Sorry, try and come back. You're not gonna get a tattoo, right? Are you? With me and Boiler's name on it. I want to see that actually now. You know, you said it. You have to stick to it. Do you really have a shaman emblem from World of Warcraft? That's crazy. Anyway, bro, great run. And again, sorry for the first video I did. Great clear. GG on the rank 1. You deserve it. And yeah, I'll keep in touch if you do 126, if you get the gear. Let me know. Then we can also do a video on that. So GG, guys. And yo, great clear. If there are any questions about the setup, feel free to write in the channel. Also, link is clear on YouTube in the chat. And so yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try to link the Max Roll build and my build because it's probably a combination of both. So yeah, GG.